What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Rohan series on the Dawnless Days Total War, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Total War Attila. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, Southern Enedwaith has been defeated, and now we are moving on to the Druidane. But not before we have to deal with this here rebellion. So we're gonna get Theodred, back to the capital. And we do need to heal up a little bit. They had a full stack, or near a full stack, in this settlement. I'm assuming that they fell back to their capital. In terms of research, minus corruption, I feel like we're doing pretty solid on money, but I kind of feel like maybe we should go military. Morale for Cav, recruitment cost for Cav, upgrade the forge, recruitment cost for infantry. Let's get morale and recruitment cost for Cav, because we're probably gonna upgrade our troops here shortly after we take out the Druidane and complete this province. And we'll probably be doing some upgrades and recruiting some new troops here very shortly. Let's go ahead and get all of this converted. I'm actually going to break that down, I think. You know what? I might convert that. Get a mine in there. That is going to be a majority of our money.
Men of Rohan.
We did lose a couple of troops. I mean, we could always just recruit more spears if we wanted to. Just as a filler. Might as well do that. Is anybody else hurting on public order? West Emnon is actually going down. They must have hit their threshold. So let's go ahead and get this built, and let's get the monument in here. Is there anything that we can upgrade? Let's get a monument in here. You guys are all set. You guys are getting set. Okay, I think we'll save the rest of our money then. Could get it in here, the Westfold. Yeah, that might not hurt. Let's go ahead and get that going. We'll spend a lot of our growth on getting public order buildings. Now, just a quick recap. The Corsairs and Mordor is pushing Gondor. It does look like Gondor's forces are getting sort of wrecked. Sauron and a Nazgul are leading the charge with a Black Númenórean over here. They do have a full stack near Lynn here, but they have a half stack in this Orcs army. We just went to war with the Lost Leyden tribes, which we don't necessarily have to worry about that, but Gondor might. It does look like Haldir was maybe able to push that Goblin force back, so I'm hoping that they can regroup a little bit, maybe take some of their territories back. Anduin Vale, they do have 4 forces over here, but the Goblins have a full stack over here. Gundabad has really just 1 force up here against Legolas. And then we see the Northern Orokarni. We don't see Erebor's forces. I suppose they could be... Okay, Erebor is taking some settlements, which is nice to see. They must be pushing on Rune. But Dale is making a nice solid push, so... I think we're doing okay in the northern area. I just think Gondor is the one getting wrecked. We do have some skills. We could get food, construction costs, wealth from industry. I guess we'll go that. Construction costs and wealth from industry. You can have minus 10% corruption. That gave you almost 100 additional income. Development, ranks gained. We look good. Let's keep it moving to the next turn. I'm assuming those are more goblins as rebels. They are. They are. How do we feel about pushing this? This is their capital. I kind of like to heal up a little bit. I do feel like we can take on this force. This rebel army. And I might even just auto-resolve it. We shouldn't lose any cav. Let's see if we lose anybody at all. No. Perfect. We'll take the replenishment. That force will get finished off. And then we'll start moving Theodred on down. You can start sitting in this settlement.
Men of Rohan.
I'm kind of curious as to where that force went. They gotta be down here. I'm a little worried about them being able to come push me off of here. This isn't one of our best forces. I'm not gonna call in my allies. We are gonna have to build some siege equipment.
Attack!
So we'll see if we can't get some towers, and then Theodred can reinforce. I'm hoping this army is all the way down here, and it'll take a turn or two before they can come reach me. Lion-hearted. You are getting a ton of traits. You must be an absolute beast. I'd like to get Theoden in here. Oh my goodness, look at those traits. You are a solid general. Okay, you are kind of getting close to rebellion, but there's not really much else we can do in terms of public order. We can take your resource buildings and upgrade them. We'll get you more food and more wealth. Doesn't really matter where we spend our money at. Everybody's positive or neutral public order. Okay, they took this settlement. Yeah, all of Gondor's forces up here just got pushed back. So who the heck is their faction leader now? Hjor. Who the heck is that? They held on to Kair Andros, but I'm sure that got sacked still. And then they're gonna suffer from a rebellion. Gondor is in shambles. They moved up to Feldham. Interesting choice. Goblins are pushing on Anduin Vale. Legolas seems to be pushing up. There's Erebor. There's King Dane. And yeah, Dale's doing just fine against Rune. I wonder where all of Rune's forces are. I think this just got... Yeah, they got recently sacked, so they must have a force over here somewhere. As long as they don't come after me. Might have to conquer Gondor's territory. Alright, let's bring you up to here. You guys are now -1. There's not much we can do except continue to spread influence. So I guess we can get the small town upgraded. We probably should start getting some agents. You guys are gonna need those buildings upgraded. Go ahead and get you a mine as well.
Run them to the ground.
I think I'm gonna push into this. We're gonna have 4 towers. We have 5 healthy infantry. If we can breach their walls, we should be fine. I think we can win this with what we have. That way we can rush to Gondor's aid if need be. Does look like another custom settlement, which is nice. Let's see what this one looks like. I'm down to fight in the rain. It's a nice change. I'm assuming all of their towers are still up. They only seem to have one tower over here. One tower here. No, they do have two. So I suppose it doesn't really matter where we attack from. So you're gonna have a tower up top. I want our healthier troops on the towers, please. We have seen this map. We fought the Dunedain here. Have you guys in reserve? Alright, let's start this battle.
I stand with you today, confident of victory. The Lord will bless our efforts. Crown them with victory.
Alright, and let's go ahead and move our archers up.
And when we have it,
And then I think I'm just gonna have you guys come and attack these gates.
I am sure their baggage
We're probably gonna take a decent amount of damage here, but
victuals.
we'll have a wall settlement to hold and some reinforcements close by.
The enemy approaches.
Hama? I think it's Hama. I just saw a clip with Hama. I think that's how you pronounce his name. But he was the one who died in... I think he died in the War Gambush. Which was after... Was that after Helm's Deep? When Aragorn supposedly died when he was thrown off the cliff. And then he comes back. I'm gonna have you guys focus the archers, please. Not too worried about these guys. Should be doing solid damage here. Oh, and they got some axes over here. So yeah, that's a nice spot to fire. See how quickly we can bring down those gates. They're trying to burn down our siege towers. See if that works out for them. I'm gonna have you guys start focusing the axes instead, since they're more central. An absolute bloodbath. They do have their third archer over here. How's that gate looking? 7%? Sheesh.
Men of Rohan.
Alright, everybody kind of do your thing.
We have gained the upper hand.
Archers keep firing in that general direction. So you're already about to break 2 units. Go ahead and fire on these archers. Actually, fire on them.
Men of Rohan.
It'd be nice if you guys could get moving. You guys seem weird about attack orders on the walls. these fools open the gate for us.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Those archers are starting to get pelted. Archers! Fire!
Stay sharp. Battle awaits.
Alright, where can our archers shoot? Go ahead and shoot these guys. They do have their general back here.
Be on guard.
Send our axes over here.
Their tower has fallen. Good news. Enemy troops are at the walls.
Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna play as the hobbits. Conquer Middle Earth with the hobbits.
Battle awaits. Be on guard.
Not the biggest fan of you guys kinda like just pulling through, but
Stay sharp.
now all you guys are like caught up. There you go. Let's get you guys moving.
Battle awaits.
I would like you guys to come wrap around.
Be ready, archers. Be on guard.
And I want some of you guys coming back and hitting here.
Battle awaits.
Actually, really all of you guys can come back and hit these guys.
Be on guard.
As long as we can flank around their general, it should get their morale to break. I'll turn you guys off fire at will. We got a small pocket of men holding until reinforcements arrive. But they are dropping quickly. Honestly, you guys could probably take shots here. Couple volleys.
Men of Rohan.
I guess you guys can come flank. I think that pocket of men have fallen.
Be on guard.
Alright, everybody come and attack this unit. Because once this general falls, it will be the end of their morale. There we go.
Gods be good. We are moments away from victory.
.344, that is not bad at all. And we will simply occupy. Alright, a lot of these are gonna get broken down. And then they'll have one settlement left, which is a minor settlement at that.
Men of Rohan.
Your force has gained a level. Morale against the orcs. Enemy siege holdout time. Wild men, we don't really care about. That is mountain attrition, though. Could help us against the goblins. Unit experience, battle movement speed for Cav. Easterlings. I mean, they're not a priority to go against. Let's go orcs and enemy siege holdout time. I like that one. And let's end the turn. Rohan has gotten a good chunk of territory. We should be nice and strong for our next push. Gondor is now getting wrecked by the Lost Laden tribes. Gondor might be done for. There's their army. Where are you going to move to?
The battle awaits.
We want public order buildings everywhere we can get them. Make sure that they're fully upgraded. Do everything we can for public order first. Make sure that that is not an issue anywhere. We should have converted this first, actually. Okay.
Riders of the mark.
I am curious where these guys will go. Lost Laden tribes. I doubt we can see what's in your armies. Shuldan. Yeah, Gondor is getting wrecked. The men of Gondor are falling. The question is do we run through their territory and help them out here, or do we wrap around and hit the enemy from behind? Or we could potentially do both. The problem with conquering this territory is it opens us up to the Lost Laden tribes and Corsairs through sailing. I'm not the biggest fan of that.
The battle awaits.
I'd also really like to just finish this force off, but I'm not sure if we're not full health if we can take them. Rohirrim! Let's get the tribesmen farmers. And I think I'm gonna end this turn. I think I'll end it and see what they decide to do. Sheesh! That's a lot of Lost Laden tribes. As if Mordor wasn't problem enough for the realms of men. Oh. Oh, they have two forces over here. Do they?
Rohan must stand.
I mean, we could always just go around.
Men of Rohan.
Problem is we need replenishment.
Riders of the mark. Rohirrim. Men of the Riddermark.
You guys don't really need replenishment, I'll be honest.
Rohirrim. Follow me.
If he can't reach us, they shouldn't be able to,
Men of the Riddermark.
is what I'm thinking. Pray that there's not another force over here. But you guys are gonna be negative public order now. Let's get all those buildings going.
The battle awaits.
You guys are getting these built at least. You have 3 ports. You could be a really nice money earner for me. Keep looking for those public order buildings. And then we will decide what to invest into next. You can't get a public order building yet because we don't have the growth. You can. And we can get one. Or we could get gems. Ah. Wealth from commercial. Your commerce. The Traveler's Lodge changes it to culture. Yeah, I'm gonna get both of those going. And then we see what we can do. We have 4 more turns before we even get a garrison in here. But we'll have a walled settlement. Wall strength is back up to 100%. With walls, I'm pretty confident in taking these forces. It looks like they have a lot of fishermen and farmers. which is pretty nice. This force has a lot of their basic troops. Winfried. We were taking construction cost and wealth. Alright, let's see what their response is to us trying to wrap around. Because they will start attritioning. We do have night battles. That's something that we can keep in mind. Dol Guldur is pushing against Dale now. Aha. They are going to start sieging us down. How long before we start attritioning? How do you see that again? I always forget in this Attila.
Riders of the mark.
I don't think we'll start attritioning yet. Can you reach the settlement?
Rohan must stand.
Not quite.
Quickly.
I do have a very small force here. Even in Fortify, we do not replenish. So we might as well push all the way.
Men of Rohan.
You're not going to get more replenishment. We went recruitment cost here. Alright, we can get the upgraded barracks now. That's what we went for last. I'd like to get that forge going. This will allow us to upgrade a lot of stuff, though. That'll be nice. The tomb complex might not be a bad idea either. So maybe we go here, just to open that path. This allows us the large port. I think I'm going to go here. Siege holdout time. That could be nice. I mean, I don't think that's going to quite matter for that particular siege. That is a nice research to have. I really just want to get this for the tomb complex, which will help public order. Rohirrim! You can't get it yet. You need more growth. You guys are set. You guys are set. You guys are good. Good. You need more growth. You guys are getting there. You are under siege. Is there anything we can do for you? Probably not. Probably not. Just kind of got to be patient. Although, upgrading these does give us more influence. Now, that's going to hurt growth in food. You guys are looking pretty good for the moment, so I'm going to give you some more wealth. Let's see if they decide to press the attack. I mean, this could be sort of a dangerous fight. It might be best for us to push out on this force. We got to be very careful with the amount of losses we take here. Very careful. But this will push them off our settlement. I think I might go for this fight. I think that might be our best choice. I hope. We'll find out shortly. They do have 2 units of slingers. Nice little desert map. We are going to have to deal with all of those javelins. Which is going to be a pain. We got Gotta be careful about our general. I would love to use him, but with all those jab, that makes it very dangerous. I think I'm gonna keep you guys like in center and just move you up, because maybe you can waste some ammo for us. I don't really care about losing these guys. It's almost tempting to just run into them.
As it is an honor enough to
They do have
meet you
spears
in
on their
war.
flanks though,
I do claim, though, that I
which is
desire
very smart.
above
It's
all.
very smart of them.
The enemy draws near. Riders of the mark.
Don't want to move up too much. We should probably split our cav a bit. Make them get nice and confused. Like these spears splitting off from those guys. I like that a lot. Or like these guys aren't necessarily supported right now. Those farmers we could wreck. Like, this is tempting to just really push out up against. I think we do it. It does make me feel like I need to slow things down. Let's go ahead and hit these guys. They're pretty far spread out. I think you guys can handle this unit. I think you guys can start advancing. I think archers can kind of get in a better position. And maybe we try and flank around a little bit with our cav. You guys are going to engage there. I need these spears to engage. As long as they are going to try and go after our cav. Getting engaged with these guys is amazing. Now I'm going to need my archers to focus the jabs that we can't hit right now. Hit those jabs for me. Now that these spears are engaged, let's get pushing on these guys. Jabs are breaking already. Again, this is about minimal casualties. And in order to take minimal casualties, we need to deal with their javelins. So I need all of you guys pushing up. Yes, yes, yes. If you guys are breaking them, I need you to keep pushing forward. Yes! Yes! Their morale is awful. You guys are moving way too slow. I don't know what's going on with you. Gotta watch out for that general. You guys caught up there. This whole flank is about to collapse. Alright, I think we can speed things up a little bit. Let's pull you guys back. These guys stabilized. We caught up there, but you guys need to pull out. Maybe start running some of these guys down. Make sure that they don't come back. Yes, this is amazing. The cowards. These spears are getting wrecked. You guys can go after their general. We broke most of them over here. I'd rather you guys run down these jabs, make sure that they don't come back. Go ahead and jab volley these guys in the back. Hit any of the fleeing troops.
They will fear us.
Reform. Can't believe these guys haven't broken. I think we're gonna need some help over here. Okay, they broke.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Those guys are super low. Start hitting these slingers. Yep. The main goal is to break them. Break them and make them cry.
Keep them at a distance.
These guys, wow. Those guys put up a fight, didn't they?
Have an arrow ready.
These guys aren't doing so hot. Spears are not doing so hot. Where's our other cav unit?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
That's
display.
insane. Retreat! Sound the retreat! I would assume once this general goes, we'll be fine. This is insane.
Have an arrow ready.
We could charge our general in
Men
there,
have
but
given up and are running for their lives.
I don't think that would be wise, me lord. Where are our retreating troops? Did we lose that entire spear unit? We might have lost the spear unit. We also kind of want to finish off as many as possible.
Our men have regrouped.
We're not doing so hot against that general. Our infantry is not doing hot at all. It's not what I had in mind for minimal casualties. I might just say screw it and charge my general in. Please don't die. Keep retreating! Alright, maybe don't volley.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
General is being attacked. You guys can turn and deal with them. I think we just need to get some... Those guys wrecked 3 of my units.
Archers of Rohan.
And we lost quite a few on our general on that charge. He honestly probably got lucky that we didn't lose our general. We did charge him into spears, to be fair.
Have an arrow ready.
So now the question is do we risk it again?
Keep them at a distance.
Yeah, we took way too many losses on this.
Our men return to the fight.
Way too many losses on this. Get a nice charge. That might do it.
Have an arrow ready.
That might break them. Nicely done. Now we need a good charge here.
Battle is turning in our favor.
I forgot these guys are actually tier 4. It's not like the rebellions anymore, where they're just tier 2. So I guess that explains why they chewed through our troops.
Be ready, archers.
Yeah, I'm not happy with how many losses we took on that fight.
The
And
enemy refuses
that
to
other
admit
army has a
defeat.
better army
Their
than this
unit
one
has
had.
rallied.
This was their weaker army. So... This guy's still holding against us. This should break the spear unit. Now they're breaking.
Godspeed good. We are moving
Okay,
away from victory.
my goodness. Let's fast forward so we can wrap up as many troops as possible. And see where we're at for that second army. Because we're not going to be able to recruit any troops here either. A Pyrrhic victory. Wow. We lost more than half of our troops. We definitely lost a spear unit. We might have lost an archer unit as well. We did. We can take 13% replenishment. So that's not horrible.
Men of Rohan.
We are going to have some farmers we can recruit, which I guess is better than nothing. But yeah, this is a stronger force just because they don't have like the cheap farmers and fishermen. They actually have spearmen and youths.
The battle awaits.
That's going to make things a bit tough. A wee bit tough. We're not going to have a garrison here. I really don't want to give up this settlement, though.
Riders of the mark.
I do not want to give it up. We could do some recruitment here, I suppose, but even then, we don't really have the money for it. So I think we just play it patient. You guys are sieging Lynn here. Nazgul, Black Numenorians are moving in. It does look like they might have been able to beat back this force. But they still have 2 full stacks right here. How are we doing up here? Dol Guldur is pushing the elves back, but they did conquer another settlement. However, goblins are moving south. The Anduin Vale desperately needs to send aid. Or start playing aggressive here. Ooh. Okay, they were able to take Dane's Hall. The Woodland Realm is looking good. Or did they already have that? They might have already had that. But Legolas is pushed in. The Northern Orocarni are over here. Erebor's over here. I love the settlement in the mountain. I think you guys need to fall back and take these settlements. Or I guess Erebor could do that. How is Rune looking up here? Because I'm not really interested in any of these lands. I just need no man's land. We can get trade with Lothlorien, potentially. We don't have access to trade with anybody else. So we need some connecting territories. Once we take, this, though. I'm surprised this doesn't count as a trade route to Gondor. Maybe once we get some of these settlements, I don't know. But also, we have all these ports. We have trade with Mordor. We could get that. If they didn't hate our guts. Our human guts. I wonder how bad a Gondor campaign would be. Yeah, they're gonna start sieging me down here now.
Men of Rohan.
And that would not go super well, I don't think. Our best hope would be to hit here.
Slay them all.
Take this settlement. It does say we'll take a few losses, but I might auto-resolve this. Take it, and then they should start attritioning. Okay, those losses aren't horrible. I'm not mad about that. Could subjugate them, but I don't want to. No kidding. That just gets rid of their armies entirely? Well, that's pretty nuts.
Riders of the mark.
That's pretty nuts. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, so for the most part, we should have all of our stuff going. Now, what I want to do... See, the problem is we can't get more recruitment here. So now we got to make choices. Whether we want better swordsmen and spears, better archers, or better cav. I mean, I think we have to go for cav, right? Plus, we have the horse tamers. I'd like to get this going as well. How's your food? Your food's doing okay. I think I'm gonna fully invest into West Emnet. It is our capital. Let's get all that going. That is gonna hurt our income a little bit, but truthfully, I'm not worried about income. We have 8,400 coming in per turn. Does this open trade with Gondor? No. No, it does not. Lothlorien just lost a settlement. Which one? Up north, so that's where the goblins went. I feel like goblins would be a lot of fun too. I don't know. I think I just love Lord of the Rings. I want to play all the factions. I want to play them all. Defeat the Haradrim Empire army. Well, that's probably not gonna happen, bud. Alright, I'm gonna keep you there for a little bit. I'm gonna start sending Theodred on over. We're gonna start shifting all of these on over. We're gonna break this down. Let's get the orchard. You have everything else that we're kind of looking for. And over here, let us upgrade your settlement. We gotta be careful with food, but we are getting 2 food buildings in here. So we should be fine. Now this will actually give us control. And more dominance points. Let's get done, Harrow. Settlement got raised over here. Erebor is pushing up against Gundabad, potentially. The birthplace of Durin the Deathless, Gundabad is one of the oldest dwarven settlements in Middle-earth and a temple for their people. Sacked multiple times by the orcs, it is now under the grips of the snow orcs of the north, rusted and corrupted. Hopefully, Legolas starts sending aid down south. Take out Dol Guldur. Or Norik over here. That could be nice. I kind of wish Erebor would move here. Woodland Realm would move here. Dale would move here. But you can't control everything. On to turn 80. This campaign's really gonna get spicy once we go up against somebody like Mordor. Because we haven't played any of, like, the fleshed out factions yet. I mean, we played against Isengard, but I feel like they were pretty easy. We took them out before they could get strong. Care Andros was finally lost. That kind of sucks. But it was to be expected. Theodred, I want you as 3rd Marshal. Eomer, you're good. You take this because I want you to be able to move up. We're just gonna get you guys in positions. You're already in one. Suppose we go to you next, buddy. You get a promotion. You get a promotion, and you get a promotion. Okay. How is public order now? You guys are negative. Food is doing just fine. Let's get that more influence. Everybody else seems stable at the moment. Influence is still going up here. 40 versus 34, so it's not going to go up much more. Sheesh. What, obviously we have the buildings, but is there anything that spreads influence through research? Charge bonus for cavalry. Growth. Colonization cost. Growth. Wealth. Buildings. I doubt any of this would give it. Maintenance cost for garrisons would be nice. Loyalty. Still not a thing. Melee attack all forces. Diplomatic relations with all good factions, plus 75. We can have trade with Gondor! Please! Yes! We want more trade. Okay, let's look over here. Let's get you upgraded. That's really gonna be it for now. Until we unlock more research. You could get upgraded though. 7,500. Decree. You see, like, the loyalty briefly pops up. It was very brief. I think if you move there, continue to replenish for a turn, and then move in, you should be fine. Get you upgraded as quickly as possible. Get you upgraded for more food. I kind of need you to stay for public order. You're the only one that's negative right now. This will give us more influence. You're doing fine on food. Let's spend our money there. We're almost up to 10k. Gondor are putting up somewhat of a fight, but Mordor is certainly gonna steamroll with Sauron leading the charge. Certainly gonna steamroll. So we might... I think we have to push Mordor. I think we gotta do it. Lost Laden tribes took this settlement. They also took Imloth and Melu. Melu? Melu? Melui? Although we do need to take No Man's Land, so maybe we start with this settlement, hit Mordor here. I mean, the problem is that we're already at war with all these people. Well, I say all these people, but it's really Rune and Dol Guldur. We're not at war with the goblins, but I'd like to help out the elves as well. Maybe we could afford 2 armies, and we split them 2 and 2. With Mordor having, I would assume, the bulk of their forces here, hoping the backside will be undefended. But then we open up ourselves to Mordor, Rune, Dol Guldur, the goblins. That's a lot of enemies to face over here, not to mention Lost Laden tribes if they push through Gondor. It could mean trouble. It could mean trouble. Could always send a force through Gondor's territory without taking any territory and just pushing them back. But we all know how the AI can be. Who knows if they'll actually take territories back or not. This could be a little problematic. They could go through Dunharrow. We're not at war with Mordor yet. I am going to go for this just to increase public order.
Men of the Riddermark.
And I'm going to come take this settlement. That's not horrible. It is going to be a while before we can grow you, though.
Men of Rohan.
How long for instability? 4 turns. Our influence is going up very slowly. Alright, where do we want to invest in next? Maybe the Westfold? You can get this upgrade for more public order. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Income is officially 10k. I might send out an army. I kind of want Theoden. I kind of want to bring in Theoden. Have him lead the charge. I mean, let's be real. It would kind of make sense for him to die. He does die in the movie. Spoiler alert. Sorry. Sorry. He does fall. Okay. Rohan horse archers. Yords? Yords of the Eastfold? Yorlings? That's how you pronounce that? I have no idea. We probably want to stick to tier 3. So tier 3 we have heavy spear cav and we have heavy shot cav. Your melee attack's not that great. Yours is better. But you have very solid melee defense. Weapon damage, armor. What is your... Yeah, your recruitment cost should be down. It's minus 15%, yet these guys are still like $1,000. I wish it would show missile damage. Right, because we just unlocked tier 3, and then we could get household knights.
Riders of the Mark.
Riders of the Mark. We can get Javcav. What's that through? That's through here. Yord of the Gap. Yord of the King's Mark. King's Company, Retinue of the House Yorl. Guards of Meduseld. Ew, fancy. Household Knights. Yorling Men-at-Arms and Retainers. Helmingas.
Men of Rohan.
Get some Yorling Knights. It's time to spend some money. It's time to start investing into our armies.
Rohirrim.
Maybe we'll take Theodred and
Riders of the Mark.
Theoden together.
Men of Rohan.
Hama and... Maybe we can bring Eomer into the fold. Done here. Erkenbrand. Let's end the turn. Governor. Minus 10% corruption. That gives us about 80 more income. Not quite yet, my friends. Not quite yet. I will be joining your fight soon, though. I do think we're gonna push against Mordor. Do we get a reward? What the heck is playing in the background right now? I just hit the play button on my keyboard, and I have no idea what that started playing. I don't even know if you guys could hear it. Probably not. I think you guys are only getting audio from the game. It was like a video or something. That was weird. Okie dokie. Let's get a few of each. Yorling Riders. So we got more melee attack. You guys have more melee defense and weapon damage. Poor armor. 48 is poor. Average missile block chance. You guys have excellent melee defense. You guys have good melee attack. Let's get 2 of these. Start getting that built up. We definitely want to increase public order. I might keep Hama over here to deal with any potential rebellions. And I think Theodred, we're going to get moving. I think I'm going to get you moving. And then we'll probably integrate, like, these 2 armies and kind of give, like, half of your troops over to Theoden. And that way you don't have all just low-tier troops. You'll have a mix of high tier and lower tier. Then we'll probably just keep you with lower tier and send you after Mordor's forces, not conquer any settlements. I might take the White City for myself. I might take Honorian. Or I just take No Man's Land and push against the Black Gate. Built by Sauron in the Second Age, the Morannon stoutly guards the main entrance to Mordor. Its fortifications, rebuilt by Gondor to prevent Sauron from returning, now serve the defenses of the Black Land. But we could just move in here and maybe push Barad-dûr. Take their home province, their home capital. But we do know that we will attrition in Mordor's territory, no matter what we do. So that would be a very tough push for us. Could always take Athelion instead. Push the outskirts. Kind of cut off Mordor here. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be tough to push on Mordor, but I would like to reprieve Gondor in any way possible to hopefully allow them to take Lebanon back and Middle Gondor. Like, I want them to be somewhat of a force to help us in the wars to come. But all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.